Welcome back to another episode. It is day 120 in server 1928. And you know what that means? Gen 3 heroes. They're finally here, guys. And we're going to take a look at these heroes and see if they were worth waiting for. I think they are. Alright, guys. Gen 3 heroes. So in Whiteout, you can access your Generation 3 heroes when your state reaches the age of 120 days. And today is 120 for me. Now these heroes that we're going to get are Logan, Mia, and Greg. Now each of these heroes boosts troop attack and defense by 290.23% in expedition battles. The earlier generation, the Gen 2, only offered a 240.19%. So all three of these heroes are better than the previous generation heroes. Let's take a look at Logan first. My guy Logan looks like some kind of industrial accident engineer. Pretty sick. Pretty sick. So Logan is part of the infantry class. So he's going to be your replacement for Geronimo or Flint. He's infantry. You say like, well, how can I get Logan? The thing you need to know about Logan is a paid hero. You can unlock him through the Hall of Heroes during Generation 3. You can also get him through daily deals. Let's take a look at his skills. His exploration skills. So these skills are his arena skills. His first skill, Fists of Destruction. Logan hits the ground with his fists, creating a blast that deals attack of 168% damage to his target and reduces the target's attack speed by 50% for 4 seconds. So that's pretty sick. So we're going to deal 168% damage, and we're going to reduce their attack speed by 50% for 4 seconds. The next skill he's got is Suit of Power. Logan has a 16% chance of increasing defense by 20% when attacked. This skill lasts for 2 seconds and can stack up to 5 times. The stats that I'm giving you guys are all max tier stats. So we're going to say that we're 5-star. Okay. On all of the heroes that I talk, I'm just going to give you the max stat. And Logan's final exploration skill is Blustery Strike. So Logan's punch creates a wind that deals attack 112% damage to the target in a cone-shaped area. This punch also has a 30% chance of stunning the target for 1 second. So that's pretty good. He's going to be pretty good in arena. So the expedition skills are used when we're fighting on the map. Okay. I think everybody understands that. And when you're joining a rally, this is the skill that's going to be used. So let's take a look at his expedition skills. Okay. So his first expedition skill is called Lion Strike. This skill gives all troops a 20% chance of dealing 40% extra damage per turn for 3 turns. For 3 turns, huh? That's all right. Next skill is Lion Intimidation. This skill reduces the damage taken by all troops by 20%. Okay, Logan's third and final expedition skill is Leader Inspiration. This skill increases the health of all troops by 25%. Now, you're going to notice a theme. I think I said it already. If your rally leader is using all Gen 3 hero lineup, you're going to have some pretty significant health increases. All 3 of the Gen 3 heroes have a health up bonus as the third skill. Now, I can't go on here because I don't have him. I can't go on here and show you gear. So let's talk about the widget and Logan's special skills. So it's called Fists of Steel, and he has 2 attacks. Enhanced Fists of Steel modifies and upgrades Fists of Steel to make them more powerful and deals 30% more damage. And his second special skill is Strong Protection. Logan defends the city with his mighty fists, increasing defender troop defense by 15%. So I believe that Strong Protection is a garrison skill. So the next hero we're going to talk about is Greg. So Greg is like this 18th century cyberpunk, like judge or lawyer or some craziness. So Greg is a marksman class hero, and you can get Greg through Hero Rally, Daily Deals, King of Icefield, and SVS. When your state gets old enough, you can also get him through hero missions in the Hall of Heroes. So let's take a look at Greg's skills here. Obviously, so Greg came out today for 1928. And I have this impulse problem. I couldn't not just get him right away. So we'll have him leveled up, and we're grabbing Mia at the next lucky wheel. Greg's first exploration skill, again, this is for arena. Greg drops a cage on his targets, dealing attack 224% area of effect damage. This dude just manifests a cage out of the sky like some magician jailer. So the next exploration skill he's got is Poetic Justice. Greg has the power to either punish or condemn his enemies. Punishing deals damage of attack 300%, while condemnation can benefit the enemy by restoring their health. The health restored is equal to Greg's attack 50% for the target. So I find that interesting that we're going to have an attack hero that has the ability to restore health to the enemy. I'm not sure how that's going to work out in the arena, but we're going to find out, right? And the last exploration skill that Greg has is called Fair Judgment. Greg can increase the damage taken by enemy troops by 30% for 3 seconds. I love these duration skills, right? So it's not just like for a hit, it's a total over 3 seconds. Greg is absolutely gonna slay Alonzo in the arena. Let's take a look at our expedition skills. Again, our expedition skills are when we're fighting on the map, when we're leading rallies, when we're joining rallies, when we're garrisoning. So his first expedition skill is called the Sword of Justice. This skill gives a 20% chance for all troops in a rally with Greg to boost their damage dealt by 40% for a duration of 3 turns. I mean, 20% seems like a low likelihood, but if you hit it, it lasts for 3 turns. So that's pretty good. I like it. The next skill that he's got is called Deterrence of Law. With this skill, there's a 20% chance of all troops in a rally with Greg to reduce the damage dealt by the enemy by 50% for 2 turns. So this is going to be an enemy damage down by 50. But that's over 2 turns. Again, it's a chance attack. I think all these Gen 3 heroes have chance attacks. And the final skill here is called Law and Order. This skill focuses on increasing the health of all troops in a rally with Greg, giving them a 25% increase in health. So all 3 of these Gen 3 heroes, their third skill is going to be a health up. Let's look at Greg's gear here. His widget is called State of Edict. take a look at these skills. If you got this thing maxed out, you're already picking up 70% marksman lethality and 70% health. Okay. Then we've got our skills. Courtroom order, level 5. Greg silences and prevents the target from using skills for 5 seconds. Now, this is not effective on skills that have already been cast. And the second skill is Trumpet of Justice. Greg mobilizes the army under the banner of justice and belief, increasing the rally troops' health by 15%. So you're going to grab, if you're in a rally, you're going to grab a 15% health buff. You're going to grab a 25% health buff. That's 40% just off of Greg, right? And I think we got a 25 and a 25 coming from Logan and Mia. So let's take a look at Mia now. I thought that she was going to be on the lucky wheel for the State of Power prep, and she wasn't. It was another round of Flint, so we blew some gems there, but we are going to grab Mia immediately. So you got to love the outfit here, right? So Mia is a fortune teller, right? And she carries a crystal ball with her, but her primary weapon is a deck of tarot cards. So let's check out her skills. So her first exploration skill is Fate's Finale. Mia throws cards at her enemies, dealing damage equal to attack 378%. This attack has an added effect. It can stun the target for 1.5 seconds or decrease the target's attack by 20%. So we're talking about damage up 378%. Plus either a stun or a reduction in damage. And her second skill is called Bad Omen. Mia deals a variable damage attack based on 70% of her attack's base value. The damage fluctuates, ranging from 5 to 600% of her attack's base value. So we're going to do a damage up 70% with a variable between 5 and 600% of the base value. When she hits, she's going to hit hard. And the final skill here, it's Guardian of Destiny. Mia plays the healer role with this skill, restoring the health of the hero with the lowest health. The restoration amount is equal to Mia's attack, 140%, varying between 5 and 400% of her attack's base value. So this heal up is going to be for the hero in your arena that's battling that is damaged the most. That's who's going to get benefits from this. Now, I can't show you Mia's widget either because I haven't unlocked her yet, but I'm going to tell you about it. The stats for the skill maxed out, we're looking at 70% lethality and 70% health. The widget is called Fate Crystal. It has 2 skills. The first skill is Vision of Truth. Figures out the secret of faith through the crystal ball, increasing the upper and lower limit of all fluctuating skills of Mia by 150%. So it is going to increase the upper and lower limit of your skills by 150%. Just your fluctuating skills. So if we look at like this skill right here. So this base value, but it fluctuates between 5 and 400% of the base value. So that's going to increase that by 150%. The second skill is Rally of Fate. Mia divines the most advantageous moment for an assault, increasing rally troop attack by 15%. It's pretty sick. I'm excited about Mia. Mia's going to be a good character for a while. All right, guys. So that was a quick rundown of the brand new heroes. I think I'm going to do this for each generation as they come out so that you get a quick outline of all of their skills and what their power rankings are looking like. I haven't been super excited about heroes up until this point, but like Gen 3 is the beginning of when the heroes really start getting good. Gen 1, 2, and 3, there isn't that much disparagement in power. every hero in every generation is going to be stronger than that hero in the previous generation. But as we move forward to Gen 4, 5, 6, and so on, that gap is going to get substantially larger from hero set to hero set in every generation. I did want to cover Logan. Let's look at Logan again real quick. If you're a free-to-play player or a moderate spender, I'm going to say don't get Logan. If you're free-to-play, you're probably not a whale. Even if you're a moderate spender, you're probably not a whale, which means you're probably not a rally lead. Maybe you're doing some of it, but this skill right here, right? 20% chance of dealing 40% damage. That's your joiner skill, right? When I look at that skill, and I look at Flint that you can get from the Lucky Wheel with gems, let's look at his. 20% chance, 40% damage for 3 turns. Now, is Logan a better hero than Flint? Yes. Yes, he is. Logan is better than Flint. He's got more health. Everything about Logan is better than Flint. But how much better? Is he worth buying? I don't think so. I don't think he is at all. I'm not going to pick Logan up, guys. I have already got Greg. I'm going to grab Mia. I don't like Logan. The only hero that I feel like I missed out on early in the game that I wish I would have picked up as a pay-to-win player is Geronimo. Early, Gen 1, Geronimo's a boss, man. Geronimo stacks up. He's still good. I mean, if you're still using Geronimo in Gen 3, Geronimo's a good hero, right? I missed the bus on that. I think I'm going to go back and I'm going to do this for Season 2, just so that we can cover those heroes. Because honestly, I feel like the Season 2 heroes, they suck. You know, they weren't worth the money. They're not worth the gem, the resources, anything. I don't think they are. If you're free to play, get Flint. 100% get Flint. Like if you can use the lucky wheel and you can pick up Flint, spin that lucky wheel every time it comes around, you'll have him maxed out pretty quick. You don't even have to get him fully maxed. You just get him to 4 stars so that his skills are level 5. And then I would ride Flint out for a while. I think the next free-to-play infantry that's a boss that you're going to be able to pick up is coming in Gen 5. Flint is a good hero. Now, if you're whaling and you don't really care about the money, pick up Logan, man. Logan is a better hero. He's better than Flint. I don't think he's so good that I can't live without him, and that's why we're not grabbing him. You know, I didn't grab Alonzo. Did not grab Alonzo because I knew I was grabbing Greg. And Greg's going to be better. I'm not grabbing Logan, but I'm going to grab Gen 4. I'm going to grab Gen 4 heroes. So thanks for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate the support that you've shown the channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, click that subscribe button down below. If you like the content, give me a thumbs up. And if you have any questions about these current generation of heroes or previous heroes, leave those in the comments. And we'll see you in the next video.